little cold, but okay. You're thinking about buying a handpan? Right on. Well, shoot me a message on Instagram if you need any help finding one. I'd love to help. Hello in England. Thanks, Rob. I'm actually sitting next to a lake today. You like the B major, huh? I brought a B major tongue drum with me actually today. Thank you, I'm so glad you like my channel. I had a very Merry Christmas, thank you. I am pretty freezing, I'm pretty freezing. Isn't that beautiful scenery here behind me? Hello in Colorado. You having a Christmas party right now? Well, I get to join you with a new Christmas party. Yeah. What country am I in? I'm in America. I'm in the northwest region of America, in a state called Idaho. And Washington is right next door. Hello in Greece. Jamie wants to know how to learn to play the handpan. Well, it's actually a lot easier than you probably realize. Handpan is a very easy instrument to play. Because it's tuned to a scale called the pentatonic scale, which means that pretty much whatever notes you play at the same time, they're going to sound nice to you. You learned I Sing For Me? Right on. You want to buy a handpan too right now? Where to get a handpan? I actually sell them. Shoot me a message on Instagram. I love to help you. Hello in Australia. Is it snowing? It's snowing just a little bit. Hello in Denmark. Tasmania. Right on. It's very windy today if you can't tell. Hello Mango. Look how windy it is. Oh my gosh. I got my microphone covered up by a bag, so hopefully it's not giving you too much interference on the microphone. I actually am not sure what scale this one is tuned to be honest. Hello in Poland. Somebody says it's so different in Australia. Yeah, you guys are southern hemisphere, so right now it's your summertime, right? Well, it's our winter time. This is really cold. It gets cold right this time of year. It's below 0 Celsius. It's probably like -4 degrees Celsius. Yeah, it definitely looks cold. Yeah, because it definitely is. Hello in Japan. Hello Denmark. Britain. Winter chill for sure. Hello in Wales. South Africa. Estonia. Hello UK. It's -17 in Finland. Oh my gosh. It's not that cold here. It's pretty cold still though. Hello Norway. What's up Austria? Savannah in Indiana. Hello Alabama. Chile Vey wants a shout out. There you go. You learned how to do I Sing For Me for my tutorial. Right on. Cool. Well, should I play it? Is there a song anybody wants me to hear me play? Hello, Tennessee. I can't play Aqua Rainbow today. It's too cold. It's too cold to play a handpan today. So I'm wearing these thick gloves to keep my fingers warm. And I can't play a handpan with thick gloves on. They gotta be thick, thin gloves. And it's just too cold to even wear thin gloves. Hello in Brazil. Summer down there, huh? Indonesia, Mexico. So I only could play my own music. I can't play anybody else's music. I'm sorry. All right. BZ wants to hear I Sing For Me. Let's do it. I brought the handpan that I usually play I Sing For Me on too. So it'll sound right this time. Okay. Here we go. I Sing For Me. Yee wants to know if I'm cold. I'm pretty cold. Emmanuel Martinez wants a shout out. What's going on, man? How are you? Okay, here we go. You guys see the icicles in my beard? I got an icicle connecting my mustache to my beard. That's how cold it is today. And Jamie wants to know how to purchase my CDs. Just send me a message on Instagram or Facebook, and I'd love to help you. Somebody said, how cold is it here? When I left the house, it was 22 degrees Fahrenheit, which is probably about maybe -4 Celsius. It's pretty chill. But I don't let that stop me. I don't let very many things stop me. The rain, though, I let the rain stop me. I don't let the rain. All right, here we go. My first request was from BZ. BZ wants to hear me play my song called I Sing For Me. This song, it's a special song. It's about my experience singing as a kid in church. I was that kid growing up that sang at the top of my lungs, completely oblivious to what anyone thought of my singing voice. It didn't matter what they thought of my singing voice. I wasn't singing for them. I wasn't singing to sound good at all. I was singing because it made me feel good. It made me feel happy. Well, I grew up and I stopped going to church and I stopped singing too. It's almost as if that part of me kind of died. Well, a few years ago, I was flipping through videos on Facebook. I came across this video of a guy playing a handpan over in the UK. His name was Chris Duckett. Chris was singing while he played the handpan. He was singing a song that I remember singing as a kid in church. And he sang with such passion, such conviction that it ignited this fire inside of me. I wanted to sing with my music, just like Chris was. But I didn't. I allowed my fear of rejection to stop me. A few months later, I was doing a live video on Facebook, playing some music with my followers there. It was almost as if I could hear words being sung in my music. And I felt compelled to sing those words. But I was worried. And I was scared that if I was to start singing, all those people that are watching, they'd hear my horrible singing voice. And they'd leave and they'd never come back. So I closed my eyes, I got in touch with my inner child, who told me, Adam, you love to sing and don't you dare let anyone and their negative perception of you stop you from doing what you love. That's what I said. Haven't stopped singing since. I'm not a singer. I will never claim to be a singer. But it helps me if I know that people are singing with me. Will you sing with me? I can't hear you sing, so I love to see you sing. If you're singing, will you comment the lyrics that you're singing in the comment section? That'll help me to feel not so alone. Maybe help somebody else to feel not so alone too. Here we go. Let's sing together. This is my song called "I Sing for Me." For me, not you. For me, I sing for me. From my heart, from my heart, from my heart, I sing for me. For me, not you. For me, I sing for me. From my heart, from my heart, from my heart, I sing for me. For me, thanks for singing with me. Not you. For me, I sing for me. From my heart, from my heart, from my heart, I sing for you. For me, not you. For me, I sing for me. From my heart, from my heart, from my heart, I sing for me. For me, sing it out. Not you. For me, I sing for me. From my heart, from my heart, from my heart, I sing for me. It doesn't matter what it sounds like. It matters how it feels. Stop doing things for other people. Start doing things for you. Make yourself a priority, huh? From my heart, I sing for me. Sing with me one last time. For me, not you. For me, I sing for me. From my heart, from my heart, from my heart, I sing for me. I sing for me. I sing for me. I sing for me. Yeah, there you go. That's my song called "I Sing for Me." Thanks for singing with me. I appreciate you. Oh, thank you. When I was younger, what did I think of myself? Somebody asked me. When I was younger, what did I think of myself? I guess when I was little, I was the youngest. So I kind of felt like I was kind of shoved aside and ignored. An annoying sibling, you know? As I got older and grew some confidence, though, I was kind of a sports star when I was in high school, and just had a lot of fun playing sports. Okay, I got a couple requests for Eagle's Nest from Dark Joker and BZ. And somebody said, can you play the one about your neighbor? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Tron Coop wants to know how long I've been growing my beard for. And so does They Watch Us. I've been growing my beard for, God, it's been like 8.5 years. Almost a decade. I haven't shaved my face in almost a decade. I want to say it was 2013. 2013. July of 2013 when I stopped shaving my face. It's been a while, huh? Do I have a house? Furry wants to know. I do have a house. I just like being outside. Okay, here we go. Eagle's Nest, let's do it. I'm going to play it on my other one, because I really like the way it sounds on this one here. I do have an icicle beard. Can you see that? Yeah. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. This song is called Eagle's Nest. I call it Eagle's Nest because when I came up with this song, I was sitting on a ridge overlooking the lake. While I was sitting there on that ridge, I saw a bald eagle perched in a standing dead tree. That bald eagle was watching over a nest. In that nest were a couple of eaglets. Those eaglets, they looked like they were just about ready to hop out of the nest, try flying for the first time. Seeing those eaglets in that nest, it got me thinking about my journey to get to where I'm at today. You see, in my past, I've kind of had a hard time holding down a day job. I have an authority problem. I tend to get into conflicts with my bosses that result in me either quitting or being fired from my job. Last job I was working at, I was an elementary school counselor. I got into a conflict with my boss, the principal of the school. I was asked to resign, I did. As I was resigning, I started to reflect. I started to realize that this is a pattern of behavior for me. And I started to wonder, maybe it's not my boss's fault, like I was thinking. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I am miserable, making everyone else miserable too. Maybe I'm just not happy with the path that my life is on. Maybe I'm like those eagles in that nest. Maybe it's time for me to make a change in my life. Take a risk. Hop outside the nest. Try flying for the first time. Do something that makes me happy. Pursue my passion. Stop investing so much energy into something that drains me. Start investing into something that fills me up instead. At that point in my life, I was a part-time professional musician. I knew that music made me happy. I knew that music filled me up. I even dreamed of being a full-time professional musician for my career. I just didn't know how to make that happen. So I thought to myself, maybe this is my opportunity. Maybe it's time for me to not get another job, but pursue music full-time instead. So that's exactly what I did. Well, turns out going without a steady paycheck is really damn stressful. So much so that it produced so much anxiety in me. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sit still. I couldn't even find a will to be alive. Just like an eagle trying to fly for the first time, I failed. I hit rock bottom. Rock bottom for me was suicidal thoughts that wound me up at a psych ward 3 different times. I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. I was put on all kinds of different medications. Something I learned about rock bottom is that it doesn't have to be the end unless you choose for it to be the end. And sometimes it takes hitting rock bottom for us to get the help and support that we need to promote real change in our lives. That help for me came from an incredibly supportive partner, loving family, little friends, neighbors, strangers, people online I never met before offering encouragement, support, saying, hey, you can do this. Get back up. Try again. So I did. And here I am, supporting myself and my family as a professional musician for my career. So maybe that's you. Maybe you're miserable, making everyone else miserable too. Just not happy with the path that your life is on. Maybe you got an authority problem. Maybe you can't hold down a day job. Maybe you're like those eaglets in that nest. Maybe it's time for you to Take a risk. Hop outside the nest. Try flying for the first time. Do something that makes you happy. Pursue your passion. Stop investing so much energy into something that drains you. Start investing into something that fills you up. Even if you fail, even if you hit rock bottom, maybe hitting rock bottom is exactly what you need to get you the help and support to promote real change in your life. If you were to die tomorrow, would you be happy with the life you're living today? Would you regrets? If you got regrets, it's time to make a change, it's time to do something different. At a time when the world's trying to tear us all apart, divide us, separate us, isolate us, we're fighting over the stupidest things. Like toilet paper? Who's the president? Wearing a mask, taking a vaccine? How about we stop focusing on the things that divide us? Let's start focusing on the things that unite us instead. Let's be good neighbors. Let's build good neighborhoods. Let's support each other. Help each other live the best lives we can live, huh? This is my song called Eagle's Nest. I hope you like it. into a very inspirational man from my childhood. The man taught us how to be good neighbors, how to build good neighborhoods. A man I watched on a screen, just like you watch me on a screen right now. So in the words of the late great Fred Rogers, or Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, will you sing with me? You be my neighborhood. You be my neighborhood. My neighborhood. My neighbor. My neighborhood. My neighbor. My neighbor. Last time, sing with me. My neighbor. My neighbor. My neighbor. My neighbor. Woo, there we go. That's my song called Eagle's Nest. Hope you like it. Oh man, I don't know if I can go much longer here, guys. My fingers are so cold. Oh, thank you. You like to go to sleep to my music? Right on. I'm so glad you like it. Thanks for the applause. Random guy wants to know if there's any VR peeps in the chat. Was it Spoopy? Spoopy Foopy wants to know if I have a Patreon. I do not have a Patreon, but I have something similar to a Patreon on Facebook. On Facebook, you can be a supporter of my Facebook page. It costs $5 a month to be a supporter of my Facebook page. And in return, you get a chance to win an autographed CD, a handpan, and a small tongue drum, like this one right here, made by Moisai. So I'm giving away the tongue drum by Moisai, handpan, and some CDs on January 1st. So there's a link in my community section here on YouTube. Thank you. Apple juice or orange juice? Apple juice every time. Apple juice, absolutely. Jump in the water. Yeah, no, I won't be jumping in the water. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna call it quits for today. It's so cold out here. It's so cold. I'm really proud of myself that I made it this long though. It's definitely below freezing temperatures, and I've been out here. Let's see, what time is it? I've been out here for a good 2 or 3 hours probably. Grape juice or apple juice? I choose apple juice. No red light. I'm not gonna stay out long enough for it to get dark, because it's gonna get really cold once it gets to be dark, nighttime. So I am going to pack up my stuff, but I'm gonna let the camera keep rolling. And if you guys have any other questions you want to ask me while I am packing up, we can do a little Q&A. Okay? So I'm gonna move my camera away from the water. And oh man, you guys gotta see this. Look at this. This is my tripod that was a leg of my tripod that was sitting by the water. It's got icicles on it. That's how cold it is out here. It's cold. It's real cold. It's real cold, guys. Yes, I have icicles in my beard too. Look at that. That is an icicle beard for you. Never die. You're learning the tongue drum. Awesome. And any advice? I got some tutorial tongue drum videos in my YouTube. And I'm gonna die someday. I am a human. I am mortal. It's bound to happen one of these days. Can I do a 360-degree spin of the scenery? Yeah. Okay. All right. Here you go. So there's that side. Some trees over there. This big rock that I'm next to here. The mountains in the background with snow all over them and trees. And here's my stuff. Down here, that's where I was sitting. And the big rock right next to it. There you go. That is it. Idaho is really beautiful, isn't it? Ooh! Wayne Drake says every time I hear my neighbor, it cheers me up. Wow, thanks, man. Do I have any other instruments? So the only instruments that I play currently are handpans and tongue drums. So earlier I was saying that I'm giving away a handpan and a tongue drum on January 1st. This is the handpan that I'm giving away here. I haven't been playing it today because it's so cold that I have to wear these big thick gloves to keep my fingers warm, and I have to use my hands to play the handpan. And so if I want to play the handpan, I either have to wear no gloves or really thin gloves, and it just doesn't keep my hands warm enough. So when it gets really cold like this, or when it's snowing, I have to play my tongue drums only. Keep my hands warm. Because those, it's interesting. You play the flute, right on. When I'm out here in the cold temperatures like this, like my body is warm. Like I'm okay. It's the only thing that I can't seem to figure out how to keep warm is my fingers. My fingers. The fingers are always getting so cold. I've actually got some tutorials already. If you search through some of my longer videos. What time is it where I am? I want to say it's probably like getting close to 4 o'clock p.m. Late afternoon. Ooh. Why do I always live stream by the water? Wayne wants to know. I love listening to the sound of the waves hit the shore. I think it sounds. Try wearing thin gloves under my big ones. Yeah, that is a good idea. I should do that. It's been an ongoing process of experimenting and figuring out what's the best way to manage all of this. Oh, gosh. Okay. Everything's frozen. Thank you, Robert. Golden Potato wants to know if I like kitties. Tea? Wait, what was it? Yes, I like cats. We have a cat. Tea, coffee, or hot chocolate? Hot chocolate. I don't drink coffee. I used to drink coffee when I was younger. And then I started playing sports, and coffee's really bad for your hydration. And so I stopped drinking coffee when I was playing sports. And then I just never started drinking coffee again. Coffee, like, I'm bipolar. I have bipolar disorder, so I have something called mania. And my bipolar disorder makes me have super high energy. I have a hard time sleeping, insomnia, and so coffee's no good for me. Dragon wants to know if I ever perform on stage. Yeah, I do. I have. Not in a long time. Not since before COVID. And literally stops, says, "Hey man, been watching your videos for a long time. You inspire me and my friends a lot. I've been practicing those instruments because I recently found one at a thrift store." What? No way, man. That's awesome. Congratulations. Sweet or salty? Sweet. I've got a sweet tooth. I inherited it from my grandfather. Oh. Woo. Okay. Limzar GT likes my music. Thank you so much. Lonely Dancer likes salty better. Oh. How cold is it? It's cold enough that I have icicles in my beard. What was my greatest inspiration? So, my greatest inspiration. So, if you've heard me tell some of my life story, you know that my father committed suicide when I was young. And it was very traumatic for me. And my father, you know, it's interesting. I've like spent some time thinking about it. Like, why did I want to play the drums? Why did I want to become a drummer? And I go back to my childhood, and I think it has to do with my father. My father, we went to church, and there was always music, and there's a drummer at our church. And I remember my dad just loved watching the drummer. My dad just loved the drums, and just loved watching the drummer. And I almost wonder if that's why I started playing the drums, because I saw my dad just in awe of that drummer, and I wanted my dad to be in awe of me, you know? And then he passed, and you know, it's kind of how life goes, I guess. Hi Drago. I was going to know if I have a house. I do have a house. You want to know why he committed suicide? Yeah, I can tell you that. So, my father had bipolar disorder, and he had a really hard time accepting that was part of who he was, and as a result, he stopped taking his medication. And it put him into a downward spiral of depression that eventually led to him taking his own life, sadly. So I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder myself a few years ago, and I just decided I want to live a different life than my father did. There's nothing wrong with getting help. There's nothing wrong with having a diagnosis of bipolar disorder. What is wrong with it is not getting help when you need it. And that was my father. My father didn't get help when he needed it. So I'm gonna unplug my microphone so you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear a difference in audio quality. There we go. So Mario says we need more people like you who don't care and just being themselves. Yeah, you know, like I said, my dad had a hard time with it too. I don't know, I guess for me, I lived through it, you know? I was 11 when my dad committed suicide. And I know what it's like to have a loved one do that. I've struggled with that myself too. That's part of why I was on the psych ward. Because I just was having a hard time finding purpose. I thought that I finally found some purpose as a musician, and then I failed. That was a really big part of it. But I got help. I take medication. I see psychiatrists. There's just wrong with it. A lot of people have a hard time with getting help. Finding it and just accept. That's okay. It's part of who you are. It is getting windy. Sorry, I just unplugged my microphone. My microphone was covered up by this bag here to block the wind. But now we're just on my cell phone's microphone. So I'm sorry. I'm almost done here. Cats or dogs? I'm more of a cat personally. Oh my gosh, it's cold out here. Okay. Oh, it's cold. It's cold. So, hey Tommy, how's it going, buddy? What made me do YouTube? Because I knew I wanted to be a professional musician. I thought that having a following would help me do that. So here I am. Oh my gosh, it is so cold. Heathen Ray wants to know what my zodiac sign is. I am a Leo. Can't you tell my lion mane here? Frozen lion mane. Oh my god, my hands are so cold. Oh. So cold. I'm almost done. I'm so close. I'm so close to being done. Okay. Oh gosh. How would you go about help, getting help? Going to talk to your doctor. Going to see a counselor, therapist, do some counseling. Oh god. Alright, here, I'm gonna show you guys around a little bit. Say goodbye. Oh, put some gloves on. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Woo! Woo! Alright. Here's my frozen mug. Alright. Here we go. You guys want to see what's happening in my world? Okay. Alright. Here we go. There's all my stuff. The big rock. The mansions across the way there. The waves coming in. Woo. Yeah, the wind was taking the sound, I know. That's why I got a microphone covering up the microphone. Woo. Isn't it? It's pretty cold here, Randy. It sure is, buddy. I saw the video of your son playing the tongue drum. That was awesome, man. Love it. Brody, right? Do I like mountains or the ocean better? That's a tough one. I don't know. I really like both of those. Mountains and the ocean. Oh. Do I stay at the mansions? I don't. No, I've never been in those mansions. There's like there's a big old wall rock wall surrounding it. So nobody can get in. You want me to wish your sister happy birthday? Happy birthday to your sister. All right. It is time for me to say goodbye. Go warm up here. I survived the cold. Oh, there we go. All right. Here's my frozen mug again. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Gonna go warm up. Thaw out my beard. Oh, thanks for chilling with me. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, morning, night, lunch, brunch, whatever it is, wherever you are. I will see you next time. Love you guys. Bye.